When completed, the Stadium Drive residence halls will hold over 700 students and accommodate new living learning communities. But instead of a typical steel and concrete structure, these residence halls will contain timber.
Timber is it's basically the building's structural components. So it's going to replace some of the concrete and steel that you would find in a typical facility construction model.
Not all the steel and concrete will be gone, but the university wants to make a push to use more of the state's natural resources.
And in a state such as Arkansas, a state 60% covered in forest, there is good reason then to think, how might we leverage the resources of the state?
The construction team will use a technique called cross-laminating to make sure the timber used is safe.
With cross-laminated timber, you see that there's a whole series of layers here, but in fact each one of these layers is not a couple millimeters thick. It's actually a 2x6 in certain cases, or 2x4 or 2x8. So this is an inch to an inch and a half laid upon another inch to an inch and a half.
The residence halls will be the first built with cross-laminated wood in the United States, but the cost is high, an extra $1.3 million, something McKeith says is worth it.
I think right now, in the sense of thinking life cycle, in thinking over the long duration, and in thinking of the qualitative value, we're really hitting the most cost-effective balance point.